This year, my mom got me the perfect bag for back to school.
These colorful binders help me stay organized.
These headphones are just what I need for studying.
These new sneakers are just what I needed for the new year.
This jacket is a real must-have.
My parents got me the skateboard I wanted. It's pretty cool.
These scissors really come in handy in art class.
These colored pencils, too. These new socks, they can be a real lifesaver.
I finally got my own phone to stay in touch with my mom.
Everett says our days are done. White man's day is done.
He's probably right.
Yeah. No, I think he is right. Yeah. Well, if it's true, the Eden population of North America is we're in the minority. I think even at this point.
Yeah. Do you have any information about what was stolen? If you put all the different groups together.
Yeah. But what in Toronto, like, every couple you see walking by is a mixed couple. You don't see two white people together. It's white Asian, white Indian.
They want to know, do you support lettuce, guacamole, bacon, tomato quesadillas? I mean, honestly, bro, just whatever make everybody else happy, you know what I'm saying? It ain't really for me, but shit, that's alright.
If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like this video, share this video. Do not hesitate to leave a comment. Every word counts. Let's change the algorithm. Even all my haters out there, like, share, and subscribe with your hating ass. What up, everybody? It's the Chakra Doctor. Put your money where your mouth is. June 11th, 2022, Houston, Texas. All-day healing event from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Private sessions, group sessions, positive food, positive music, positive people. The link is in the description of this video, and you can call the number in the flyer for more information. Hi everyone, this is Reverend Rance Dunbar, pastor of Holy Trinity Church of Our Mother and CEO founder of MyFCA Inc. My vaccination exemptions are ironclad. It is our First Amendment right to be exempt from all inoculations. Please call me at the vaccination exempt hotline at 504-220-5473. These exemptions are backed by biblical scripture and holistic ingredients. Do not hesitate to stand up for yourself against inoculation. Shit.
Hold it up. Turn around. Turn around. Make an about face. All the way around. Okay, now drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Oh no! All right, hold it. Proud of what I am and what I represent. Are you a traveling man? I'm a proud of what I am and what I represent. And you're using the black. Look at the condition of our people, man. Leave us alone, brother. Look at the condition of our people, brother. Leave us alone. How you walking with the illumination of our people, man? That's a sign of our ancient king. You don't represent us.
Grandest Rising. It's time for our miracle food. I am on day 7. So the first thing you want to do is shake it vigorously. Get everything all mixed up and pour it in your cup. 30 milliliters, you already know. Then you want to grab your miracle tea that you've already prepared and pour 8 ounces and drink it right after the miracle food. And lastly,
Yo, what's goody? We about to get straight into it. Y'all see the title? Y'all see the title. I got these receipts up here. Plus, I'm gonna be giving it to you. Be giving it to you straight up from the hip. Y'all already know how I do with my receipts. Receipt game retarded once again, and I'm gonna show you once again how it's all tied, it's all connected, it's all one big clan, it's all one big organization, it's all one big cahoots. All right. So without any further ado, let me first and foremost, if you're gonna be in Atlanta, y'all make sure y'all catch me in Atlanta. I'm gonna be at the Crumb TV event in Atlanta right here. That's gonna be on June 18th. Crumb having an after party. I'm up to his luncheon, and here, there, go right there. Y'all can screenshot that, get the information of that. June 11th, I'm gonna be in Houston, getting it popping in Houston. If you want to get that, you can always go to the link in the description at the event links in the description. All of the events that I'm showing you, the event links are in the description of this video. If you want to catch me for July 2nd, you can catch me in Houston for July 2nd at the Holiday Inn giving a lecture, as well as free food and so on and so forth. It's going to be wonderful. And just to keep it into the YouTube algorithm and log, fair use. This is of fair use. All right. And I'm making sure that I let everybody know that these are just my personal independent opinions. They do not represent the thoughts of my peers, affiliations, associations, or relations. We about to talk about it. And the number one thing we about to talk about is we getting it popping. So if I use a few code words or if I use a few euphemisms, to get this across to you, we're gonna talk about it. And the first thing we're talking about is that right there. So I've been telling you guys that it is my belief that we've all been duped when it comes to the Christian religion, that we've all been duped when it comes to the reality of what we see on TV. We've all been duped when it comes to the Western medicine field. We've all been duped when it comes to the Western science realm and the scientific sphere. All of the major spheres of life: politics, media, education, business, military, medicine, banking, religion, black market, and the stock market. These are the 10 tentacles that run our environment, run our lives, but we have no clue that, number one, all of it is working together to keep you asleep. Sleep is the cousin of death. A person who is asleep is right next in a kin. Cousin means related. If you sleep, you're related to death. They call you the walking dead when you sleep. When you sleep, so with that symbol, that symbolism of zombies, they're showing you that you sleep. You are only governed by your lower frequencies. You are only governed by the things that you can taste, touch, see, smell, or hear. You have no inner sense and intuition, and therefore, when it's time for you to discern the spiritual, discern the esoteric, discern what one might call the parables or the allegories or the metaphors that life has to offer you, it goes right over your head or right under your feet because you're asleep. You are walking zombie, dead. Why? Because you do not recognize the signs right in your face. And so hopefully this will bring it back. Okay. So you see the name of it. The name of it, you already know, the VCPG. I call it the VCPG. Yeah, the VCPG, y'all see the name in the title, the VCPG. And I wanted to bring this close to home to everybody so that y'all can realize that, hey, Chakra Doctor just don't be talking no smack. Chakra Doctor be bringing these receipts, and people just be responding to me emotionally. And I be wanting to show people like, yo, bro, this is not no emotional battle, no emotional thing. So let's first and foremost, let's get it talking. Let's get it popping right there. So when we're getting it popping right there, as you can see, the symbolism is right here in front of you. Okay. Now make no mistake that this, even though it is a mural or a painting or a depiction, make no mistake that it is 100 trillion% real. If you think that it's fiction, if you think that it's just a conspiracy theory, you are asleep. If you think that these things and these people are selling their souls to nothing, then you are asleep. If you think they're not doing what you see in this depiction, then you are asleep. And this hopefully will wake you up. So a lot of y'all be having a lot of feelings when I bring these facts and these presentable facts to the table, right? And the one thing people be having a thing to say is, oh, these are pictures. Well, a picture is worth 1,000 words. There's this quote that is out there that says, art imitates life. Art imitates life. If art imitates life, let's take a look at today's art and today's artists and today's artistic expressions to see what life is all about today. Because we keep forgetting that when you show a picture of a person a picture is worth 1,000 words to your subconscious. It was only worth one word to your conscious: picture, photo, whoever's on it, whatever's on it. Your subconscious just read 1,000 algorithms looking at the picture. And it says a lot, okay? So we're going to get into it. And a lot of people have a feeling about when I tell you that this shit, we've all been lied to when it comes to religion. We all have been duped into believing that the God of the Bible is actually God when it is actually the devil in disguise of some old, hidden, stolen from Africa stories. All right? So the God Yahweh that a lot of people be having a trouble with me exposing, right? The God Yahweh, as I'm about to show you in this next piece that we're going to read, the God Yahweh is actually the ancient old black Egyptian deity you like to call Set. Or one called the Egyptians. I would like to call them either the Egyptians or the Atlanteans. I think it's an Atlantean story, but that's a whole nother topic. I think it's an Atlantean story that migrated to Egypt. I think it's an Atlantean story that pervaded the Kemet. And when you read the book Thought the Atlantean, you understand what I'm talking about when you read it, right? And so first we're going to establish about these vampire, cannibal, pedo, gay mafia. We're going to analyze how the basis and why they do what they do. Because everybody wondering why are they selling their soul? Why are they killing each other? Why are the schools getting shut up? And why is this happening? Why is there so corruption? Well, why? Everybody want to ask the question, why? Tell them that is human nature. Lie. It is not human nature. It is not human's nature to murder. It is not a human's nature to kill. You know why? Because a baby is the epitome of a human's nature. A baby is the epitome of nature herself. And when you look at how babies live and how babies move, guess what? They do not seek to destroy and murder. No, they seek to learn and grow and have the ability to have fun and play and do all kind of positive things. They smile, they laugh, and when something is wrong with them, they will express themselves in the form of what you like to call a cry, but it is the only language that they know at the time. So a lot of people don't understand that just because we're in the state that we're in right now don't mean we're not going to evolve into something higher. And these same things that you're demonizing me for, the same things that you're criticizing me for, will be the same things you will be believing in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now because of the confirmations that are going to happen because you decided to have an open mind and even watch this. Okay, so here goes my first evidence on, first and foremost, the ancient being Set, right? Transmorphing into today's current terms. Hold on, and I got all of the aliases. I got all of the aliases of Set. So let me get all of the aliases of Set, and then we about to start right here. Here we go. I got it right here. We about to get all of it. Get y'all Big Jew t-shirts. And y'all like, y'all share, and y'all subscribe to the video, man. Y'all like, y'all share, y'all subscribe to the channel, bro. You feel me? Y'all like, y'all share, y'all subscribe. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like this video, share this video. Do not hesitate to leave a comment. Every word counts. Let's change the algorithm. Even all my haters out there, like, share, and subscribe with your hating ass. Bingo, bada boom, bada bing. We about to get straight into it. All right, so the aliases of Set. Okay, the original devil. The aliases of Set. The original devil. Yahweh, Saturn, Kronos, Satan, the great dragon, the devil, Pan, Zeus, Lord of Fire, Demiurge, Beelzebub, the Lord of Confusion, Allah, Jesus, Buddha, Krishna, Thor, Santa Claus, Enlil, Yaldabaoth, Baphomet, Lord of the Rings, Baal, Bel, Jehovah, Dionysus. And there are more. Some say Lucifer. Some say Azazel. Some say, Bahamut. They got a lot of different aliases going around. All of these aliases are titles attached to the being you like to call Set. Okay, here goes the first evidence in the court, and we're gonna read it. Boom! I need y'all to screenshot that. This is from, I told you, the temple. This is from the Set, the Fury of Egypt book, and this is a magical occult book. Okay, this is a magical occult book for people who practice magic and occult. This book is for that right here. And the ritual of Set is called the Ritual of Set Transformation. The Ritual of Set Transformation. And it says, the aim of this ritual is to invoke Set in order to become aware of his strength and power, and to use this power to transform the participant's being. The ritual is designed for 4 participants, with one participant invoking Set and the other participant supporting the invocant and experiencing the inner transformation through the invoked deity. The 4 as a number of participants symbolizes the 13. As a checksum of 1 plus 3 equals 4, as well as the number 4 as the number manifestation of Yahweh. Of course, the following ritual can be easily adapted to a different number of participants. For example, one person performing the role of several people. All people wear black robes, I repeat it again, black robes, like a black robe wearing judge, like those black that they be having on celebrity shows and stuff, right? Okay. Wait a minute, this is all about the magic, y'all. So we got to establish the magic and the reason why they're doing this, okay? Manifesting the power of Set, all right? And the sacrament, what is the sacrament? A chalice of red wine or another red liquid. An example, grape juice. Sounds familiar, Christian church? Does it sound familiar, Christian church? A chalice of red wine or another red liquid. Uh-oh, that red liquid could be blood or anything. Another red liquid, okay? And look at this. Let's pay attention to this, okay? Or some grape juice. I remember when I was going to church. And I remember going to communion. And I remember they used to give us the little white little chip, and we used to take, and we used to sip on the grape juice. And they used to say, I love me some communion. Why? Because we get to eat and drink grape juice. I didn't know I was participating in the transformation ritual of Set. I didn't know I was participating in the transformation ritual of Set, manifesting Yahweh through the devil, nigga. Let's call a spade, because that other red liquid could be what? Blood. We getting into the next part. Hold on, we getting into the next part. Let's keep it going. Boom. It says Set and the theory of the elements. Set and the theory of the elements, once again associating Set with Yahweh. In Western esotericism, a great significance is ascribed to the Hermetic theory of the elements. In short, it describes the work of magic with correspondences to the four classical basic elements of earth, water, air, and fire. Accordingly, the corresponding magical properties are analogous to the respective element and encompass all levels of being, from the material to various spiritual levels. For the element fire, for example, the corresponding qualities would be hot, bright, hot-blooded, irascible, chaotic, unstructured, strong-willed, and combative. A reference to the elemental theory of the Hebrew mythology is found in the holy name Yahweh, YHWH, which is considered a mystical and magical for all my people who are Christians. Yahweh is a mystical and magical tetragrammaton. Y'all better screenshot this shit and go look it up. Since Hebrew letters beside the word meaning are also assigned spiritual properties, which refer to the name Yahweh, and it corresponds to the elements of Yad, which is fire, He, which is air, Wa, which is water, E, which is earth, Yahweh, fire, air, water. Set, because of the etymology of the name, is traditionally associated with the element of fire and all its corresponding properties, with correspondences viewed differently throughout history, thus showing the different aspects of Set. Positive fiery aspects that can typically be associated with Set are, for example, courage and fighting. Set as the protector warrior god. The Greek philosopher and writer Plutarch translate the name Set as the overwhelming ruler. The negative properties of fire element were connected with his ability to create chaos and unrest. He was also said to rule over storms. Henceforth on X-Men, her name was what? Storm, Set. Because the name Storm starts with a what? S-T. And that's how you spell his real name for real. S-T, Set. Rolling Stone. Okay? Let's get some more into it. We about to get some more into it. We ain't finished yet. That's from the Set Theory of Egypt book. Hold up. And we about to get read another part. Boom. Here we go. That's Set the Theory of the Elements. All right. And all right, boom. All right, so before we get there, here we go. Boom. So this is the Blacked Out to Whitewash Evidence, a separate book that once again associates Yahweh, Jehovah, Set, the devil being the exact same being. Y'all hit that like button, y'all hit that share button if I'm busting open your consciousness right now. Okay? Y'all hit that like button, y'all hit that share button, and y'all make sure y'all show y'all love to Dwayne McClain TV. Secretly enthrones and worship Set. Okay? In the unholy Bible, in the unholy Bible is evidence of their God being the devil. Who is their God? Who is the there? Who is the they that they talking about? The day that they talking about is this right here. We're gonna get into them in a minute. But the day that they talking about are these right here. Bop right there. That's the day that they talking about. But wait, we ain't there yet. I gotta give you the appetizer before I give you the entree. Okay? And it says, Satan and the Lord, Jehovah, Yahweh, are the exact same being in 2 Samuel 24 and in 1 Chronicles 21. You read these chapters, you see they are essentially the same. Here are their meaning, here are their beginning verses. So here goes the beginning verse of 2 Samuel 24, 1 through 3. And again, the anger of the Lord was kindled against Israel, and he moved David against them to say, go number Israel and Judah. Okay, now let me read Chronicles. 1 Chronicles 21, 1 through 3. And Satan stood up against Israel and provoked David to number Israel. That's the same thing, my nigga. Same story. Okay, so we know the Lord is Satan. It's the exact same being. You just got to have eyes to, oh, I see. Wait a minute. We're going to get some more into it. Let's get some more into it. Shaddai. Shaddai, or El Shaddai, is a key Hebrew Habiru name for God, allegedly meaning God Almighty. The name Shaddai is from the same root as Set. Seth, Satan, Sodom. The early albino Hebrews and Hyksos worshiped Set, also called Satyphon, as their main god. They sacrificed their children to El Shaddai, or Shed, or the Shedim. Shaddai's name is in the Bible as Ammishaddai and Zurishaddai. Shaddai apparently equals Setia or Setja. Okay? Set or Shaddai was also known as who? Moloch. Moloch. Okay? The Israelites and the Judean kings, Ahaz and Manasseh, sacrificed their children to Moloch. All right, in 2 Chronicles, and you see the verses right there. This ties in with the hallmark 12, power leeching. While in some verses, the Lord forbids sacrificing children to the fiery Moloch. In other verses, the Lord demands that all firstborn children be sacrificed to him. Look at the verses, Exodus 13:2 and Exodus 13:15. Okay, Baali was another name for El Shaddai. The Baal, or Baal. Baal of the Hebrews was identical with Set/Sut. The Lord commands, thou shalt call me no longer Baali or Baali or Baal. Oh, that's in Hosea 2 and 16. Bor, okay, Bor, B-O-R-E, another Hebrew name for God, means creator. Okay, since Kemet, L equals R, Bor equals Bole. This is where Boule comes from, okay? Likely a variant of Baal or Baali. Many believe Satan was a fallen angel in the New Testament. Many would believe Satan was a new angel in the New Testament. Many believe that Satan was a fallen angel, but the New Testament calls him the God of this world. The God of this world. 2 Corinthians 4 and 4. Okay, isn't God supposed to be the ruler? Plus, Satan offered Christ all the kingdoms of this world. Okay, how could he do this if he were not the God of this world? Okay, so once again, Yahweh, Set, Jehovah, Satan, all the same being. You talk about, well, his name Yehoshua, that same thing, Yah. Nigga, the Yah, trick, Yah, blah, 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 blah. Okay, we're going to get to some more Set. Hold up, we're going to show you some more Set, associated some more, and put the pieces of the puzzle together and show you why they do this. I'm showing you why they do this, okay? Screenshot it for me. Here we go. The Lord, which one sends an evil spirit? That's right. An evil spirit to torment King Saul. So here go the evidence of Yahweh sending evil spirits to torment King Saul. They also call Yahweh Beelzebub, associated with Beelzebub. Beelzebub means Lord of the Flies, and Yahweh is Beelzebub as well, another alias. Okay. When you get to remember, the Lord depicts himself as a merciless child killer in Ezra 9, 4 through 6. And it says, And the Lord said, go ye through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women. This is why they do what they do, y'all. The Bible commanded them so, and they know the true Bible. They know the Lord of the true Bible. This is why I keep telling y'all, I'm going to keep showing y'all. I'm not going to tell y'all nothing. I'm going to show y'all everything. Okay? And they got more associating Set with the devil. All right, so we did elements. We did the elements. Boom. Set and death. Now we know Saturn and Satan, Set and Yahweh are about to be the same thing, because here we go. I'm about to give you that. I'm about to give you that work. I'm about to give you that work right here on Set and death. So it says, to find the connection between Set and death, there has to be taken a closer look to one of the innumerable myths about Set through the Osiris myth. So if you fast forward, it says that Set was one of the 4 children. Osiris was Set's brother. Isis was Set's sister. And Nephthys was Set's sister as well as wife. Okay. Set in turn gained control. Hold on, wait a minute. All right. So Set killed Osiris, becoming the first god in the Egyptian mythology to kill another god. Okay. This is identical, y'all, with the Cain and Abel story. Set as the first one bringing death into the world, and thus into the pantheon of the Egyptian gods. For him, this myth plays fundamentally a role similar to the Bible fratricide of Cain to Abel. Okay? The Bible fratricide of Cain to Abel. A fratricide is when a brother kills another brother. Okay? That's called fratricide. So this is how you know the fraternity and the frat are a brotherhood, because when a brother kills another brother, it's called fratricide. Okay? Now, in connection, so it says, this feature, therefore, brings inevitably in connection with Saturn, the sphere of Saturn. Okay? Which in astrology and Kabbalah, which is a Jewish mysticism, has been considered to be the planet of fate since time immemorial. Interestingly enough, Saturn, like Set, okay? So Set, Saturn, Yahweh, all the same thing. Here goes a depiction of Saturn, Set, right there, the depiction of Saturn devouring and eating the heart of his son, killing and eating the heart of the child. Okay? So if you want to know where to get it from, this is where they get it from. But you have to understand the bamboozle that we've been told. We've been told and we've been lied to. And so I'm here to expose the truth. And that truth, we're going to get furthermore. Let's keep going further. So you see it right there as it depicts Set has gone, like Saturn, Set has undergone a change in the course of his mythology and history. Since he was originally a god of agriculture in the Roman pantheon, but was equated with the Greek god Kronos. Kronos was the son of the divine couple Gaia, or Gaia, and Uranus. Like Uranus, okay, your ass. Uranus, who, like the parents of Set, symbolize heaven and earth. And we know Set, that's where they get it from. The story of that right there. According to legend, Uranus threw all his children, called Titans, into Tartarus, or Taurus, that's Taurus, okay, the underworld of Greek mythology. From there, Kronos freed himself with the help of his mother and Gaia, and seized power and the throne by castrating his father Uranus with a sickle. The similarities to the myth of Set, okay? And you see Saturn devouring his son in the depiction. Take screenshot of that, keep that, hold that, boom. And you let, here we go some more. And it shows you right here, attracting the eye of Yahweh. This is Faith Church, y'all. Now let's look at the euphemism and let's look at the doublespeak in Faith Church. Look how Faith Church doublespeaks. Attracting the eye of Yahweh. First and foremost, why would you have the Lord of the Rings, Sauron, aka Saturn, aka Satan, aka Set, aka Yahweh? Why would you have the Lord of the Rings eye as the eye or attracting the eye of Yahweh? Okay? And this is a church, Faith Church. Okay? In the Lord of the Rings, the searching eye of Sauron would immediately locate the ring bearer whenever the ring was worn. Sauron's eye gazed at the wearer of the ring because of the power that the ring possessed. You ready for the doublespeak? Yahweh, far from creepy, despotic, rogue eye, also searches out and gazes upon individuals. He's far from creepy, far from despotic, rogue eye. Also searches out and gazes upon individuals. But still, do you want the eye of Yahweh upon you? According to the scripture, the face of Yahweh upon this people constituted a blessing for them. Okay? So understand the eye on your dollar bill. We're going to get into it. Wait a minute. That's the eye of Yahweh. That's why on the other part it says, in God we trust. Who is the God? The God on the eye. Well, where did he get that eye from? That is an old ancient symbol, right? That is an old ancient symbol from black people. The eye of Set. Believe it or not, the story of Set is a black people story. The story of Set is a black people story. So the story of Set is a black. I'm on live. All right. Yeah. So the story of Set is a black people story, and it turned into the eye of Yahweh. Okay. So the eye of Yahweh. Once again, all intermediary lenses of mind control. There go that doublespeak. You see how it's in quotation? All intermediary lenses of mind control. Eye of Yahweh, eye of Jehovah, eye of Horus. Okay. Which one is older? Yahweh, Jehovah, or Horus? Well, we know that Horus is the oldest story. So Jehovah's eye and Yahweh's eye is borrowed from the story of Horus or the story of Ra's eye. And other religious control mechanisms requiring salvation for redemption must be broken away in order to see the mind of one God. This all-seeing eye of God is coming to reside as the living presence in our rewired brain. Wouldn't it call the transformation of Set? When you do the Set ritual and you buy into the lie, your brain gets rewired to the frequency of the all-seeing eye and the powers that be. Take it or leave it. And I'm showing y'all, I'm gonna go through it. Here we go. The eye of providence, a journey into Masonic symbolism. So now you see where the Freemasons get it from. All right? Y'all know what it represents. Y'all gotta wake up and understand that the reason why they're doing all of the selling of the souls in Hollywood, the reason why they're doing all of the, the A word, the A word that ends with chrome, the reason why they're doing all the S word that ends with ISIS, right? The reason why they're doing all of these things is because they are going on a magical, biblical, sorcerer, witchcraft script. And y'all keep thinking the Bible is Yahweh, not sorcery and witchcraft, and you are sadly mistaken, as I am showing you right now. So much information. Okay? So just wanted to show you that. And you see how that's a blue eye, or what one might call it a blue or a light blue gray eye, right? Here we go. Boom. The Torah. This is a website called the Torah. Yahweh's war against the Egyptian sun god Ra. Come on, people. What do they gotta do? They gotta spell this shit out for you? Do they got to spell it out for you? Do you need them to drop out of the sky and into your lap and say the plain old obvious for you? Or will you have enough common sense to do what the Bible says? And those that have ears, let them hear. Those that have eyes, let them see. See what's going on so that you don't be bamboozled and fooled. Remember, the devil is the great deceiver. Okay? What will he deceive you with? Your perception and view of what is right or wrong, what is God and what is not. Sacrificing, drinking blood, symbolically or otherwise. Okay? If you drinking another person's blood, I'm talking about like doing it repetitively. You are literally you drinking blood, you killing animals, you sacrificing children, you're doing the most. Understand where it's coming from. The frequency that feeds it, and we're about to get into it some more. So y'all can understand this vampirism. You can understand this cannibalism. You can understand this P word. You know that P word I'm talking about. You can understand this G word. You know that G word I'm talking about. And we will run into that G again. Okay? So Yahweh's war against the Egyptian sun god Ra. Now, why the fuck would Yahweh have a war against an ancient Egyptian deity that has been around for tens of thousands and thousands of recorded time, way before the inception of the concept of the European Hebrew God Yahweh? Tell me, people, if this is not set, continuing the old war against the Egyptian pantheon gods, or what you would like to call the gods that got that work from Atlantis. The gods that got the work from Atlantis. Okay? So let's analyze this, man. Boom. As we get into it, the Bible shows you. They said Pharaoh's pun. Now remember, when double speak, they speak in puns, jargons, euphemisms, and gobbledygooks. A pun is a jargon, people. They say Pharaoh's pun, or aka Pharaoh's jargon. Ra'ah, or Ra, is before you. In Exodus 10, verse 10, you know that 10 is the 10th house of the zodiac, which is what? The goat, aka Capricorn, aka the Baphomet. Okay? So we know that Exodus 10, verse 10, Pharaoh says to Moses and Aaron during one of their ongoing exchanges, and the Hebrew goes, Ryuki Ra'ah Neged Penikim. Once again, Ryuki Ra'ah Neged Penikim. Literally meaning, see, for there is evil before you. Or more idiomatically, look, you are up to no good. Now, you ready for this? Here go the euphemism, y'all. By sheer coincidence. By sheer coincidence? No such thing as coincidence, people. The Hebrew word evil, white one cotton picking freaking chicken minute. What came first, y'all? Hebrew or black folk from Atlantis, Egypt, and Native America? Which one came first, people? Okay. But y'all won't try to say Hebrew is the creme de la creme? No, Hebrew let you see you at the evil at. You ready? The Hebrew word for evil, by sheer coincidence, the Hebrew word Ra means evil, is the same name of the Egyptian sun god Ra. You think that's a coincidence by sheer So you actually think that the children of Israel, that's the name of it. Isis is Ra, sun god Ra, Elohim. Literally, the three greatest, arguably the three greatest deities in the Egyptian pantheon is literally, coincidentally, by sheer coincidence, the name of the chosen people of God too, as well, in the Hebrew belief, and it's not a plagiarism? Come on, tell me, say it isn't so. Okay, well, here we go. We're gonna keep going. Once again, by sheer coincidence, the Hebrew word Ra, evil, is the name of the Egyptian sun god Ra, the head of the pantheon. In this bilingual pun, made possible by this linguistic coincidence, you don't hear the gobbledygook, the euphemism, and the jargon in this shit? Not only does Pharaoh deny the request to the Israelites, to worship their God, but he also states, as it were, that Ra is before you. He let Moses know, right? Ra is before you, bro. What you talking about? You about to come worship some fucking, you want me to come worship out on Yahweh, nigga? Ra is before you. As the story goes, but we know the real deal, and that the story of Yahweh is a borrowed, secret, satanic story of Set. And Set has always been the immortal enemy of Osiris, Ra, and the pantheon. Let's get it clear. So let's understand what's going on and why they do this shit. See, because in order for you to understand this right here, you had to know where it come from. You had to know where they get it from. You had to know what's really popping, okay? As we can see, the MAFIA. As you can see, the magic, you can see the altar, you can see the preparation, you can see the evil, satanic devil in this, what appears to be, you might call her a Caucasian white woman, old Caucasian white lady, but she is not an old Caucasian white lady. She is an elf. She's an extremely low frequency. She is an archontic force. She is an archon. Why you think the person that runs the world is a female? If girls don't run the world, then why the only motherfucker? There's only one true queen on the face of the planet right now. They only got one true queen on the face of the planet by title right now. And it's her right here. Y'all don't put the coincidence together? Okay, we're going to keep it going then. See? Because at the top of their pyramid is this. See, now we getting into it. Now we about to get into it. Because everybody, once again, they got her on the same, God damn, look at what they got her. They got the queen as well as the black king and queen. You see Jay-Z and Beyonce and Kanye. The black king and queen. You see the white king and queen, but you see the black king and queen. You also see Antichrist, a.k.a. Barack Obama, as well as liaison to the black pope, which is who? The white pope. The black pope is the liaison to who? The black nobility. And the black nobility are a bunch of a secret hidden group of extraterrestrial female extraterrestrials that you'll never see the light of because they know how to shapeshift. And you'll never see their true form because they look just like you and me know how to shapeshift, nigga. And y'all think it's a game. And look at the top of the pyramid, the eye of the pyramid, babies. Baby, 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 oh, you my baby, baby, baby. But why the hell is Willow up there? You don't got Jada. You don't got Will Smith. You got Willow in this bitch. Willow must be putting in some work, nigga. I'm telling you now. Art imitates life. Art imitates life, people. This is where they, we scattered where they got it from. Let's break down the structure. Boom. Let's break it down. Because we ain't got time to be playing around with the devil. We ain't got time to be playing around with no devil. As you can see, that same good old eye at the top of the pyramid. Hey, people, Lucy, it's time to wake up. Okay?
So as you can see, you got the infamous at the top of this pyramid right here, at the top of this structure, you have the infamous Council of 13. Well, sorry, at the top of the pyramid, you have who? Lord Sauron, Lord of the Rings, the Eye of Yahweh, which is what? The Eye of Set. Okay? The Eye of Set. Under Set, remember, now here go all the puppets. Everybody you see right here, straight puppets. What are they called? The front groups. The front groups and control structures. But on the left, you have something else called the Monarch Illuminati Mafia. The Monarch, then it's the Illuminati, which is the Council of 13. Then it's the Mafia, which is what? The Committee of 300 and the Round Table think tanks. Wait a minute. Let's break down the structure, people. So you trying to tell me the Queen of England reporting to Yahweh? Something like that. Something like that. Something like that. She's not reporting to Yahweh herself because there are extra. She reports. She is the head rep. She is the reptile head reptilian that reports to the black nobility and the overall elder reptilians. Put it that way. We're gonna put it that way. That way you guys can really, really grasp this. All right. Then under her, remember the monarch still keeping in code with the matriarchal complex. This is why the female who run the world, girls who run the world, who run this mother, who run this mother. I'm showing you. Okay. So here you go. Right here. The Council of 13, that's the Illuminati. Okay, that's the Habsburgs and the Kennedys and the Rothschilds. And we're gonna get into that Rothschild. Y'all never wonder why their name is Rothschild? Children, nigga, they love them some children. And then you see what they go. Now remember that these are the 1, 2, 3, the first 4 tiers control the 1, 2, 3, 4 last the last 4 tiers. The first 4 tiers control the last 4 tiers. Okay, as you can see, the last 4 tiers, the first 4 tiers are Lord Sauron, Lord Yahweh, Lord Set, Lord Yahweh, Lord Satan, Saturn, Kronos himself, the Queen, Monarch, the Illuminati, which is the Council of 13, the Mafia, which is the Committee of 300 and the Round Table think tank. This is why Jada called that shit Round Table Talk. And King Arthur sat at the Round Table. In the Knights of the Round Table, here go the Round Table. They go to Round Table, y'all. All right? So they're not lying to you. They go to Round Table. All right? So boom. You got the Freemason lodges and secret societies. They control all that. They control all that. Then they got the World Financial Institutional Controls. Then you got the World Resource Controls. And then you got the World Population Controls. Okay? Believe it or not, the World Population Controls are the shit that keep y'all distracted the most. Y'all don't even get past the first level because you still distracted by CNN. You still distracted by the church. You still distracted by the FBI, the CIA, the SWAT, the NSA, FEMA, NASA. You still distracted by PBS and all of the controlled media companies. You still distracted by that. You don't see the structure. You don't see the power in the structure. Okay? And it shows you once again, you got to see it. Okay? Art imitates life. So you wonder why they throw it up with you wonder why they throw it up? You wonder why they throw it up? Because they are representing their God. They are representing their God. Who is their God? Let's not forget. Who is their God? Set. Yahweh. There we go. Who is their God? Okay. Who is their God? All right. Who is their God, y'all? So I'm just giving you the game. Now we get into the next thing. Now we know what that G mean, nigga. Now we know what that now we know what that G-force mean. Now we know what the G-force mean. Okay? So understanding that this is the order of the day, you understand why the order of the day has been and always will be little kids. Okay? And you got to put these pieces of the puzzle together. 20 kids, 19, 20 kids just got killed in Texas. And some more people, like, y'all got to understand that's the order of the day for them. That's on the menu. Kids is what's for dinner. Okay, as we're going to show you. So we're going to show you the art imitates life. But that G means a few things. That G means gay, Greek. Greek what? Greek gods. Because the other G mean God. Gaia. Okay. That G. What else that G mean? Can anybody? G.I. Joe. Wait a minute. What else that G mean? Giants. The G means so much, people. The G means so much. And you got to put the pieces of the puzzle together. Because it's hidden in plain sight. It is hidden in plain sight. Everyone knows about Hollywood, but very few know the origins of its name. It's derived from the holly tree, sacred symbol to druids, witches, and wizards who used its branches to craft their magic wands for casting spells in ancient times, and even today. For example, in King Arthur's legend, the wizard Merlin used a wand made from hollywood. This truth is also shown in the Harry Potter saga, as his wand is also made from Hollywood. This spell casting continues today, mainly in the form of Hollywood movies, as many of them contain subliminal messages and Illuminati symbolism, giving more proof that Hollywood is ran by dark occultists. Hollywood is ran by the dark occult. Let it marinate. Let it marinate, man. Let it marinate, bro. Y'all make sure we about to get into some more. Y'all let it marinate though. Look at what's controlling your game. Look at what's controlling your game. Look at what's controlling your game as we get into the interlude. Hit that like, share, subscribe.
Why haven't y'all tried miracle food yet?
Miracle food.
Mega food.
Miracle food. Miracle food.
Miracle food.
Miracle food.
Miracle food.
Miracle food.
Please support your Black businesses and support your health. This is a tool to genuinely heal people. It's through the roof. I feel like I'm low-key levitating in this bitch. This should be in your cabinets.
Oh, got it. Okay.
And we back, man. So let's get into let's get into some more of the let's expose some more of it, so we can show you where it comes from. Exposing this Hollywood. So I wanted to show y'all this right here, because a lot of y'all be relying on them for y'all facts to check instead of putting the pieces of the puzzle together yourself and making sure that you put your puzzle together. Fact checkers didn't exist until the truth started getting out. When I was coming up, what fact checkers? You had to check the facts for your damn self. So let's check these facts. Fact number one. Boom. Did your Jewish written history books teach you that the Jews were kidnapping Christian kids for centuries in Europe to make Jewish ritual murders on them? This is a painting of a blood libel or a blood ritual is taken from the Nuremberg Chronicle, 1493. This is a year after Columbus sailed the ocean blue in 1492. Coinky dink? I think not. In England's Lincoln Cathedral, you can visit the grave of little Saint Hugh. Now, didn't I tell y'all that the Catholic saints are actual murdered children, murdered boys and girls, and they murder the boys and girls, and they call them saints? That's what they do. Saint Michael, Saint John, Saint Mark, all of them little boys. Saint Mary, all of them little murdered little girls. Okay? You can visit the grave of little Saint Hugh, who was a 12-year-old boy murdered by Jews as a sacrifice to their god Lucifer. Wait a minute. I thought the Jews worship Yahweh. I thought the Jews worship Yahweh. Wait a minute. What am I reading? Well, we know who their true God is. And this is why the Bible is so important to understand when it comes to the Hebrew understandings of the Bible. So when you get into the Bible, you're going to find out these histories. I mean, when you get outside of the Bible, you're going to find out these histories. So let's understand, and this is the precept to the war. Because not only are we the victims of part of the war, but we are the tools being used in another war that is within the war. And that war is Jews versus whites. That war is Jews versus whites. Let's really get into some sports. This Jews versus white war, okay? This is a Harvard University Jewish professor, and he teaches freely. Abolish the white race by any means necessary. Wait a minute. What a fucking white Jew talking about abolish another white person by any means necessary, trying to sound like the white Malcolm X. You try to sound like the white killer Malcolm X. I couldn't believe it when I read this. And I went, looked it up, and did my fact check. It is true. Okay? Abolish the white race by any means necessary. Imagine a Christian professor teaching abolish the Jewish race. He would be fired, maybe jailed, and all the mainstream media will talk about him for 6 months. You best to believe it. If a Christian pastor got up there right now and said, abolish the Jewish race by any means necessary, he would immediately be branded, immediately be viral. They'll be talking about him on every platform, and they'll be getting in his stuff. Why is this Jewish professor able to speak about abolishing a whole race of people by any means necessary? And he quotes, whiteness is a form of racial oppression. Treason to whiteness is loyalty to humanity. Treason to whiteness is loyalty to humanity. The goal of abolishing the white race is on its face so desirable that some may find it hard to believe that it could incur any opposition other than from committed white supremacists. The task is to bring this minority together in such a way that it makes it impossible for the legacy of whiteness to continue to reproduce itself. Wait, one cotton-picking, freaking chicken-licking minute. One cotton-picking, freaking chicken-licking minute. This dude just said a mouthful. And this mouthful, man, we got to analyze this, man. Let's keep it going. Jewish activists promote hatred against whites, indoctrinate non-whites to blame whites instead of Jews for all their miseries, incite for crimes, violence, and discrimination against whites, indoctrinates whites that they are guilty, racist, supremacists, oppressors, evil, and therefore should welcome all the poor people of the world in their white majority countries and become a minority. Now that was just some racist white shit to say that right there. But we're gonna keep it to the point. Professor Noel Ignatieff. Okay, so this is the Jewish. This is the evidence of the Jewish people. Once again, there go Jewish people slicing up a white child. Okay, here go another Jewish professor saying to slaughter and abolish. Remember, that's double speak. Abolish. What do you mean abolish whiteness? He literally meant to say kill all white people, but he couldn't say that because he has to use political correct double speak. Wait a minute. Here we go. It's about to get real. We're about to talk about this guy right here. This guy right here is Bernhard Ben Klassen, born February 20, 1918. And he died, born February, some say February 20, 1918, and some say he was born February 7th, 1918. Okay? But he died August 6, 1993. He was an American politician and white supremacist religious leader. He founded the Church of the Creator with the publication of his book, Nature's Eternal Religion, in 1973. Klassen was openly racist, anti-Semitic, and anti-Christian, and first popularized the term racial holy war within the white power movement. So he was a part of the white power movement, white supremacists, right? Now, why is this even have anything to do with anything? I'm showing you that there is a bigger war that is going on that we are pawns of, but we don't realize. And the bigger war that is going on that we are pawns of is the eternal war within the white worlds. The eternal wars within the white worlds that they have going on against one another, and are using the other darker peoples of the world as pawns on the chessboard to war against each other. Okay? So here go Ben Klassen, his name start with a K, aka KKK, right? And remember, I first heard about this guy when I read this book. Y'all gotta go read this book. The White Man's Bible, a powerful religious program. When you ever meet a white supremacist or a white racist, or don't they seem like programmed with some type of indoctrination? Yes. Why? Because it's a white racist program. Okay, dedicated to the survival, expansion, and advancement of the white race. Why would the white race need to survive? It had me to thinking. It had me thinking, and I was wondering, why would the white race even need to survive? Well, because it is, dude.
Everest says our days are done. White man's day is done. He's probably right. Yeah. No, I think he is right. Yeah. Well, if it's true, the Eden population of North America is we're in the minority. I think even at this point. Yeah.
Do you have any information about what was stolen?
If you put all the different groups together. Yeah. I mean, what in Toronto, and every couple you see walking by is all mixed up. You don't see white people together.
Boom. So now I understand why they fighting for survival. Okay? You heard it out of his own mouth. Why they fighting for survival? And they've been fighting for survival for a while now. Nobody ever tells us this. He also wrote another book, The Little White Book, a powerful new religious creed, structure for the survival, expansion, and advancement of nature's finest. Based on the eternal laws of nature, based on the experience of history, based on logic and common sense. Well, as we're about to see, white supremacy and the white mind has been disillusioned. And whiteness is a disease. But guess what? So is Jewishness. Uh-oh. Here we go. This is why they always making sure that you see this. Nature's eternal religion. This is written by white supremacists, making sure that the white race, promoting white racial purity and expansion. But we know that this is a crock of bull crap. Why do we know that this is a crock of bull crap? Because we're about to get into the science, and we're about to show you how it's a crock of bull crap. Let me find my link. All right, here we go. About to show you it's a crock of bull crap. Bop. And here we go. There is no way that whites should even have the audacity to feel supreme. There is no way that whites should even have the audacity to feel supreme. Because Europeans' royal families descended from black mulatto rulers. Wait one cotton picking freaking chicken. Wait one cotton picking freaking chicken licking minute. What? 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 Wait one cotton picking freaking chicken licking minute. Wait one cotton picking freaking chicken licking minute. You're all whites, niggas. I'm telling you this now. Somebody said don't lump all whites together. You gotta lump them all together because they all come from one. Okay? But here we go. Europe's royal families descended from black mulatto rulers. This makes sense when you know that Africans ruled in Europe for 1,400 years. Why don't they teach us this in our history book? Mr. I went to school at Yale. I went to school at Harvard. I went to school at Howard. I went to school at the white person's university. Why didn't the white person's university teach you that Africans ruled Europe for 1,400 years and introduced the concept of royalty to Europeans, who were initially uncivilized barbarians? When you go on my YouTube channel and you Google, and when you go on my YouTube channel, you're gonna see the different empires. I expose the empires, the barbarians, the Vikings, and all of that. African ancestry in Europeans is well documented in the book Nature Knows No Color Line by J.A. Rogers. To list a few, the Black Queen Charlotte Sophia is the grandmother of Queen Victoria, who was also the consort of George III and the great-great-grandmother of George VI. Nigga, the fuck you mean? So George III, George VI, and Queen Victoria all got a grandmother, great-great-grandmother, and her name is Queen Charlotte Sophia. Any question? Jean-Baptiste Bernadotte, who founded the present-day Royal Swedish family. So Jean-Baptiste, a black person, founded the Royal Swedish family, people. The Duke of Florence was black. The Medicis and the Gonzagas, black. The mulatto, black/mulatto. The Duchess of the Alafos, mulatto. The Saint Hilary are the son of Louis XV. Long is the list. Is this why some of Europe's oldest royal noble families are called the black nobility, even though they're white? Like Beethoven, 7 U.S. presidents were mulattoes. And America's truest first president was John Hanson, a black man. Not Barack Obama, motherfucker. John Hanson. Beethoven was a dark-skinned Moor, mulatto called the Black Spaniard. His teacher, the immortal Joseph Haydn, was also a mulatto. In the book, The 5 Negro Presidents, J.A. Rogers documents the mulatto identity of 5 American presidents passing for white people. Here, Presidents Thomas Jefferson, Alexander Hamilton, Warren Harding, Andrew Jackson, and Abraham Lincoln. America's 6th mulatto president was Dwight Eisenhower, the 34th president of the United States of America. And America's true first president was a black man named John Hanson, the first president under America's first Constitution, better known as the U.S. Articles of Confederation. 7 other U.S. presidents were elected after him, all prior to George Washington, who was really America's 9th president. Washington was the first president only under the U.S. Constitution. The new country was actually formed on March 1st, 1781. And remember, that's 5 years after the Illuminati was formed, with the adoption of the Articles of Confederation. Once the signing took place, a president was needed to run the country. Okay? And the woolly-haired John Hanson made the perfect candidate to be America's first president. So they don't teach you in school that America's first president ever was black. They don't teach you in school that at least five of the presidents that we thought was passing for white, like Mariah Carey, right? Her dad is black. Were actually mulatto and black also. So, my nigga, your little white man's Bible and your white supremacy, you really don't got no basis for it, because y'all know that y'all come from us. Y'all come from black folk. But let's get it clear again, okay? We're gonna, ready for this? We're gonna keep it going. So, remember, the country was in need of a revolutionary leader who helped raise money, weapons, and political support for the revolution. John Hanson was unanimously elected president, ready, of the United States in Congress assembled on November 5th, 1781. General George Washington himself, a member of Congress, congratulated Hanson on his elevation to the most important seat in the United States. As America's first president, Hanson accomplished much in his first year, in his 1-year term. He took office just as the Revolutionary War ended. Okay? So this is documented, people. This is documented, people. Okay? And y'all can screenshot that. Y'all go look that up yourself. Hanson is the one who established the Great Seal of the United States of America. So America itself was founded by black folk. Okay? Hanson established the Great Seal of the United States of America, the first Treasury Department, first Secretary of War, and first Foreign Affairs Department, the postal system, and the consular service, a national bank, and the Thanksgiving holiday, and much more, nigga. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. Okay? There is no such thing as pure whites. Racial purity is a big myth. Europeans and their white American descendants have much African blood from centuries of miscegenation with Africans and darker peoples of the globe. All right? That's why Spaniards, Greeks, and Italians are so dark. African Moors ruling Southwest Europe for centuries darkened whites in this area, especially Portugal, described as the first example of an African republic in Europe. The Moors ruling Scotland, aka the Scottish Rite, in the 10th century mixed with whites until they disappeared. Wait. It reminds me, as soon as that said that, it reminded me of this. Abolish the white race by any means necessary. Could the interracial agenda be an agenda not to dilute blacks, but in actuality to dilute and kill off the white race by using black people as the gun of interracial dating? White race, my white people, y'all better understand. Y'all better understand the white man's Bible. Y'all better understand the Jewish, the beef and feud between Jews and whites. Okay, wait a minute. We're gonna get into some more. So now we understand that there's a bigger war going on at play. Okay? Now we understand that there's a bigger war going on at play. And the bigger war going on at play is Jews versus whites, using black people, Hispanic people, as well as Indian people as the tool to completely wipe out and abolish the white race by any means necessary, as you see in the thing. But now we understand the what I would like to call the grand picture. But how many times do they got to show you that they vampires before you believe it? How many times they got to show you? So remember this. It comes from this. Remember? Let's go back up. Let's back it up. Remember this slide right here. Boom. Remember that. Right? And when you remember that, you'll understand where this comes from. Okay? Lady Gaga with blood on her mouth and her chest, seated next to 3 beautiful children drinking blood from their bottles. They call it art. We call it satanic child abuse. Yes, we do. Understand where this stuff comes from. Understand where it comes from. Art imitates life. They're letting you know they live in that vamp life. They live in that vamp life. Can anybody put in the chat? Yes, there's only one. Remember, somebody said, hold on, so let me see. Therefore, blacks are the creators. Blacks are the creators of every race. Make no mistake of that. Science proves that already. Science proved that already. Black, white, Hispanic, or Asian, you are all black. Even the most blonde-haired, blue-eyed person is a light-skinned, blue-eyed, blonde-haired black person. Now, when you're talking about the hybrid reptilians, now they appear to be white, but they're not white. They appear to be white folk. Or you talking about the Jewish Khazarians? They appear to be white, but they're not white. They appear to be white, but they're not white. Okay? They appear to be white, but they're not white. Understanding this will get you into a higher level of consciousness as it goes on and on and on. Make no mistake that they are vampires, and they show it to you in every movie. How many vampire movies we gotta watch before y'all believe that not only are they drinking these children's, blood, but they are making the children drink blood and participate in the rituals. As you see, the art imitates the lifestyle. Here go 2 celebrities mimicking, and they know what they're doing. Look how they do it. How many coincidences you need to understand that they know and that they are making fun of their victims. Okay? The Jewish-owned media puppet making fun of the white sex, the white child sacrifice victim. And make no mistake, 80% of all of their sacrifices are black children and black women and black men. So make that no mistake. The war against you is still prevalent, but they're using you for an even greater war. They're trying to wipe out the white race too. All right? So showing you this, man. Look at their art. Y'all call that art? Y'all wouldn't dare call that art. I believe that was real. They try to call it art. What kind of art would you have as a severed head of a little child? And listen, it is my belief that that little child, whether that's a dummy drawn head or the child's real head, the fact that you can have blood and all of these things depicting this little child as an art form shows you the level of dedication and sickness that you have when it comes to worshiping Set, Yahweh, Satan, Moloch, Saturn, Kronos, the great dragon, devil, Pan, Lord of the Flies, Zeus, Demiurge, Beelzebub, Lord of Confusion, Allah, Jesus, Buddha, Krishna, Thor, Santa Claus, Enlil, Yaldabaoth, Baphomet, Lord of the Rings, Bel, Jehovah, Dionysus, Lucifer, whatever you want to call it, nigga. Whatever you want to call it. Whatever name you want to call him. This is the life that he about. That's supposed to be a depiction. That's a crime scene, y'all. Severed head. They ate the bones. They ate the meat. They ate the meat off the bones of the child. Look at the little child's feet. They eat children, human beings. This is what they do. This is what they do. Okay? This is what they do. Understand this, and you'll never wonder why they distract you with rap and hip hop. Understand this, and you'll never have to wonder why they're always trying to keep you preoccupied at the slave plantation. Understand this, that as long as you're distracted, you'll never see this. As long as you're distracted, you'll never know that they're doing this. And somebody said this right here. I believe that's a wholehearted lie of misinformation. You can't find not one ancient writing, real ancient writing. You can't find one real ancient writing where Africans were eating each other. That didn't come into the introduction of the European. That theory and all of that. You cannot find one ancient tribe of Africans cannibalizing. That is a lie. That is a bold-faced lie, and I'm not about to let you tell that one as we get back into the receipts. So let's understand what they do, people. This is their world. This is their art. Oh yeah. This is their art. Glasses filled with so-called mock blood. I think, like I told you before, I think it's actually real, and they call it fake. Just like at the movies, it's actually real, but they call it fiction. It's actually real, but they call it fiction, people. Let's understand the cannibals. Let's understand the vampires. Okay, let's understand these motherfuckers, man. They are the Church of Set, the Temple of Set, Church of Satan, Church of Yahweh. And I already proved to you how Yahweh is the root of all this shit. And the worship of Yahweh is the root of all this shit. There ain't no turkey on the table, people. Now somebody gonna say, hey man, that was from a movie. Okay. Were you actually there to know it's fake? No, man. They just telling you that that's fake. But see the white rabbit? Follow the white rabbit, huh? And most likely that is a feminine female bent over and completely demolished. Okay? So this is their artwork. So we exposed the vampires. We exposed the cannibal. Now we got to get to these pedos. These pedos and these speedos. There we go. Since y'all don't think it's real. Look at this puppet. Let's talk about it. Look at this puppet. Look at this puppet with another man's daughter grabbing on his member. No, he not. Somebody said, sorry, buddy, Yahweh is created. No, he, right here, nigga. Nigga, Yahweh is set, nigga. Shut your stupid dumb ass up and get you some education. Sorry, buddy, we already exposed Yahweh. Sorry, buddy, we already exposed Yahweh. There it go right there. Yahweh is evil. There it go right here. Y'all want me to go again? Hold on, since y'all want. Let's go. I got my receipts on deck. Y'all read it. Y'all read it. The Set transformation, which is Egyptian. The Set transformation, which is the god. Set is the god of death. Set is the god of evil. Set is the god of murder. The Set transformation. Read the underline. Okay. Transforms to Yahweh. It's the Yahweh, nigga. Okay. Wait a minute. Set. There goes Set and Yahweh again. They're going to brackets. Read the brackets. Set. Yahweh, the Hebrew magical tetragrammaton, motherfucker. You can't hit me with none of that shit. Nah, don't hit me with your belief system. If it's not Yahweh, then who is the entity of righteousness? You ready? This is the entity of righteousness. You ready? Here we go. Wait a minute. Let me find it. The entity of righteousness. If it's not Yahweh, who is the entity of righteousness? This right here. Yahweh's war against the Egyptian sun god Ra. Nigga. The entity of righteousness is Ra. And Ra has never been evil in the Egyptian pantheon. Ra was never evil in the Egyptian pantheon. Buddy, Pharaoh's pun. Ra. It even got it in Hebrew. And in Hebrew, Ra means evil. So if in Hebrew, aka Jewish, the Jews call Ra evil. Well, no wonder Egypt was the enemy of Moses. Because look who made the Bible, Freemasons. How? Nigga, look how stupid the nigga is. He said Ra is a fallen angel and a demon. Bro, do you know that the story of Ra is before the actual word demon and the word angel? You know that the word demon and the word angel is European, or the story of Ra is before Europe? Okay, let's go and show you how the story of Ra is before Europe. You ready? Here we go. Africans ruled Europe for over 1,400 years, and last time I checked, Ra is an African story. Egypt is an African country. So you're trying to call African people demons and fallen angels. That's what you're trying to call. You're trying to call African people demons and fallen angels. That's what you're trying to call. And we know that Yahweh is the evil. We know that Yahweh is it. And I proved that already. Just had to show y'all real quick who their God is. See that? Who their God is, nigga. That's a Jewish man. Their God is Yahweh. And he's trying to abolish the white race at all costs. Little Nas X don't play to no fucking Ra. You's a fucking lie. Ra is not a fallen angel, nigga. Ra is not a fallen angel. I keep telling you that. Here go the story of Ra real quick. Nigga. Huh? There go the story. Look at the eye of Yahweh. The eye of Yahweh. Wait a minute. There goes the eye of Yahweh, nigga. I just had to show it to you real quick. Look at, here go Yahweh again. It's Saturn. Yahweh is Saturn eating a child's heart. There goes Set. It's Saturn. Yahweh, stop playing with me. You better screenshot this shit, man. But getting back into the expose. Let's expose that part. Boom. So we got that part. Look at him now, the pedo. You know, in the Torah, it permits you to marry a 2-year-old and a 3-year-old in the Torah. Not the Torah. Is that no? Not the Torah. The Kabbalah. What it is? The Talmud. Sorry, not the Torah. The Talmud. The Talmud permits for you to sleep with children, little children. Okay. And he says, "Oh my God, I need a daughter, man." At Chris Bosh, I'm too jealous of you, bro. She's amazing, dude. Wow. 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 This is the Funkadelic. Cappy Poindexter, I believe you. Cappy Poindexter, I believe you. But let's expose some more pedo. Since you're up, look at Michael. Look at y'all friend Michael with the baby. What these two grown men doing with that baby like that in that position? You tell me, nigga. Yahweh lovers, my Yahweh lovers. See? You see? You see? Look at that right there. You have Michael Jackson, and in the background, you see the background on the picture? Don't you see the background picture, Michael Jackson grabbing on his member? Or that somebody grabbing on their member? Nigga, that's Webster when he was a child. Stupid Negro. That's Webster when he was a child. Crazy nigga. That's when they first found Webster. Look how young Michael Jackson is. That's not an old Michael Jackson. Nigga, I'm telling you, that's Webster when he was a child. And you got Michael Jackson on this. You got this Caucasian lying on his back with Michael Jackson on the bed on top of his crotch with the child. It's like Michael Jackson got the child from the back, and they got it in a position like on the gangbangs on the pornos. That's just how the girl be on the gangbangs on the pornos when she riding somebody and the other guy hitting in the butt. Tell me I'm lying. That's the exact same position that they have the girls on the pornos when they doing when two males and a female, when there's two males and pounding on a female. Look how they got it. And Michael Jackson in the background grabbing on his member. Now, why? You think that's a coincidence? You think that's a coincidence? Y'all gotta wake up, because y'all believed in Michael Jackson. Y'all believed that he was a motherfucking real, he just never had a childhood, and he wasn't with the church of Satan. That's how stupid y'all is, man. But see, I see dry land through muddy water. I do the muddy water, man. Through the muddy water, bro. So y'all can't pull that wool over on my eye. Y'all can't pull. And the same eye that I have for spotting these evil people in the industry, I spotted in the religion, nigga. Look at that. He think that's a reach too. Journey, you a pedo. Journey is a straight pedo. See? Look at this, y'all. This is a stretch too, huh? This is a stretch too, huh? Hold on, this ain't pedophilia neither, huh? So the little kid kissing the grown ass, so the little kid kissing his grown ass man. That ain't pedophilia. That ain't pedo. That what you talking about, bro? So this ain't, hold on. So I'm reaching, huh? All right, so I'm reaching. Wait a minute. Since I'm reaching, what the hell am I reaching for? Because last time I checked, if I was reaching, then why in the hell? If I'm reaching, then why in the hell is this? Why in the hell? What the hell I'm reaching for when it's right in front of my face? Here we go. I'm about to show you right now. What the hell I'm reaching for when it's right in front of my face?
As we celebrate Pride and the progress we've made over these past years, there's still work to be done. So to those of you out there who are still working against equal rights, we have a message for you.
You think we're sinful? You fight against our rights. You say we all lead lives you can't respect. But you're just frightened. You think that we'll corrupt your kids if our agenda goes unchecked. Funny, just this once, you're correct. We'll convert your children. Happens bit by bit, quietly and subtly, and you will barely notice it. You can keep them from disco, warn about San Francisco, make him wear pleated pants, we don't care. We'll convert your children. We'll make them tolerant and fair.
They want to know, do you support lettuce, guacamole, bacon, tomato quesadillas? I mean, honestly, bro, you know, just whatever make everybody else happy, you know what I'm saying? It ain't really for me, but shit, you know, that's alright.
What the hell I'm reaching for? I ain't have to reach far. Nigga say I'm reaching. I ain't had to reach far, nigga. I know I'm reaching the people's minds. That's what I'm reaching. I'm reaching their minds. I'm reaching their consciousness. I'm reaching their minds. I'm reaching their consciousness. Okay? I'm reaching their minds. And I'm reaching their consciousness. Okay? Let's keep it going. This is what they up to. See, this is what they up to. Y'all don't want to wake up to the fact that they're trying to eradicate the black woman. Y'all don't want to bring up the fact that they're trying to eradicate the black man. You don't want to bring up the fact that they're trying to eradicate and reverse nature. Where are they getting these wombs to transplant them, people? If they're not child trafficking, human trafficking, where are they getting the wombs from? How the hell are you going to transplant a womb? Where is the womb coming from, y'all? See, oh, they don't want to tell y'all that part? Okay. Where the womb coming from then? See, this is the part I don't get. And then all of the puppets make sure they follow suit. All of the puppets, yeah, they looking zesty. They looking zesty. It's a gay mafia. They looking zesty. It's a gay mafia. Okay? So I showed you the vampires, and I showed you how it's tied to them. I showed you the cannibalism, how it's tied to them. I showed you the pedophilia, showed you how it's tied to them. Now I'm showing you the rainbow booty and the gay, and showing you how it's tied to them and the Greek fraternity and the Greek fraternity and sorority. You see how he's throwing up that Greek? Look at that right there. That's what he's throwing up. He's throwing up the Q dog symbol. Okay? He's throwing up the Q dog symbol. Whack 100. Nigga say, nigga said, whack 100 said, who throwing up the, who did the thumbnail? Nigga, we did the thumbnail for us by a thumbnail person who created the thumbnail. Can you please make yourself present what I do? What I made that. Can you please get it? Can we please get it? I made that. Okay. Yeah, you feel me? So you feel me? Yeah, that's That's the rainbow booty, all right? And he's throwing it up. He's throwing it up. They got to throw it up. They got to represent, okay? They got to throw it up. They got to represent. She made that. That's who made that right there. That's who made that right there. Yeah, I got clips. I got ammo, drums. Drums on, drums on, drums on. Look at this nigga, man. That nigga right there. Yeah. Now, why 50 Cent put him on blast? Why did he say the white boy? Why didn't he say the biggest rap artist in the world? Happy Easter, man. Enjoy the holidays. Now, do you know that Jean-Michel Basquiat was a homosexual? What's my motherfucking name? Jigga. That homo. The niggas is homos, man. These niggas is homeless. These niggas is homeless. These niggas is homeless. Niggas said, you feel me? So they got to follow the agenda. That's what they sold for. No, man, they're not getting the womb from women having hysterectomy, stupid nigga. A woman has a hysterectomy because her womb is fucking no good. You know, a healthy womb doesn't get a hysterectomy. Look at these niggas, man. These niggas are making excuse for anything. Oh, man. That's crazy. Cognitive dissonance is real. Cognitive dissonance is real. This nigga said they getting the womb from people having hysterectomies. Nigga, hysterectomies don't come from healthy wombs, motherfucker. How you gonna transfer an unhealthy womb? I'm hitting the weed, man. This nigga about to make me get my frustrated face. Don't make me get my frustrated face on you, man. Fuck all that. That's a frustrating. That's some frustrating ass shit to see people do that and still don't understand. That shit make you go like this here, man. That shit is frustrating. That shit is frustrating. I think I got rid of my frustrated face. I don't even do the frustrated face no more. You feel me? But let me get back into this shit. Okay. So your biggest, I'm sorry I'm knocking y'all heroes off y'all horse, man. What is 50 Cent talking about? 50 Cent talking about, hold on, let me get this comment out of here. So 50 Cent about to smoke a whole Illuminati pack. I'm telling you, nigga, I'm putting them under. Okay. So here we go. Basquiat is a homosexual. Basquiat is a homosexual artist, a homosexual painting artist. Why would Jay-Z name drop, buy all his paintings, and dress like this nigga identically? Dress like this nigga identically. No straight man willingly, knowingly dresses like a homosexual. Okay? And 50 Cent put that picture out there because Jay-Z called Eminem the white boy instead of, you know. So it was the black dude taking up for the white boy, exposing the black dude for acting like the gay black boy, dressing like the gay black boy. Okay? So here we go. That's the look at the MO. They showing you the tribal mind. Ready? Here we go. Your favorite heroes were brought to you in part by the Council of 13. Your favorite, what the fuck? What in the lovely? When you realize that the Rothschilds funded the MLK's civil rights movement, you begin to get a glimpse of this whole social science experiment. Domination, power, and control is rarely gained through war. But understanding, they duped us. They duped us. That's what the devil is good at, being a great deceiver. So remember, I exposed the vamps, I exposed the cannibals, I exposed the pedos, I exposed the gays. Now We exposing the what? The mafia. I exposed the vamps already. I exposed the cannibals. I exposed the pedos. I exposed the gays. I'm exposing the who? The mafia. Because it's all one big mafia. The vampire, cannibal, pedo, gay mafia to be exact. Okay? So understand, oh, Martin Luther King, he ain't had nothing to do with it. You're a damn lie. You're a damn lie. You're a damn lie. That nigga had a lot to do with it. Wait a minute. Rothschild. This nigga can't go without being seen with the Rothschild. And look what he said. Oh, I feel I may have integrated my people into a burning house. You didn't have that. That didn't come to your consciousness when you had a dream, motherfucker. So when you had a dream, that didn't come to the forefront of your consciousness that they let you in because the house burned? Or are you an operative? Because last time I checked, the name Jacob, that's biblical. Roth is, what would that mean? Red. Red is what? Sacrifice. Sacrifice what? Child. Children, y'all. It's all about their lust for the children. Their lust for the children. Shouts out to Dwayne McClain. Boom. Their lust for the children. And Dwayne McClain show y'all this shit over and over again. These people throw up the same signs. Martin Luther King Boulevard in every hood. Martin Luther King Boulevard in every hood. Martin Luther King Boulevard in every hood, people. Understand that. Somebody said MLK, Mala, but he talking about it's hard to follow. Nah, nigga, I'm telling you, man, y'all motherfuckers be acting like y'all don't know what a nigga talking about. Y'all got it. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Is he an agent? Woo! Studies show that he is. Studies show that he's with the G. Studies show that he's with these people right here. Studies show that he's with these people right here. And we know these people right here worship that nigga right there. I'll repeat it again. It is even called the okay. Those niggas right there. Yeah. What are you talking about? Yeah, I ain't done. Those niggas right there worship that motherfucker right there. Yeah. So that's why these niggas right here. Are straight suspect. Because that shit right there, that come from, you already know. You already know where that come from. You got Jesse Jackson up there. You got Martin Luther. And look at it. And he even got the you can even see whatchamacallit, bro. Go Google it. Google their fraternities and you'll see. It's real. Follow the fratricide, nigga. Follow the fratricide. Okay? They all puppets. So if he was, I'm letting you know it. And why do you think I'm showing MLK? Because he is arguably the greatest dead black person alive. He is arguably the greatest dead black person alive. Okay? He is arguably, they use racism to cause chaos and push the agenda. Slavery never happened the way they portray it on TV. Fuck no. Look at this. Look at Martin Luther King. Look at Martin Luther King. Kicking it at communist training school. Martin Luther King kicking it at communist training school. Okay? This is This is, and that's, hey, listen, bro, and that's true. It's an agenda. Remember the agenda? I showed y'all the agenda. They showed you right here. He not lying. Look at that right here. He said it right here. By any means necessary. We are victims of a war. That war is Jews versus whites. Remember, this white established it in this book, The White Man's Bible. Y'all got to read up, man. Y'all got to read y'all racist books. See, y'all never read the book of a racist. So y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand the minds of racism because y'all don't understand the book of the racists. See? And that's how I get there. And that's how I get there. Boom. All puppets. Tell them. All puppets. You feel me? All puppets, man. So understand, this is an agenda. Okay, Martin Luther King at Communist Training School. Okay, Martin Luther King of the Montgomery boycott. And you see it right there. I ain't got to read it. Y'all can screenshot that, read it for yourself, man. A picture's worth 1,000 words, nigga. A coward dies 1,000 dead. A soldier died but once. A picture worth 1,000 words. A day in the life of man. 1,000 years in the life of God is a day. 1,000 years in the life of man is a day in the life of God. Why they keep doing that? Why they keep giving you that 1,000 parable? See, it's all fraternity. It's all. You got to be in. If you're not in the game, you ain't gonna understand. So what's the difference between them throwing it up and him throwing it up? He throwing it up, okay? They representing it, right? They representing it. Wait a minute. Jay-Z he representing it. Okay. They all with it. But you try to tell me, oh, he not? He exempt. He get a pass. He not with it. Okay, let's keep going, man. Let's keep going. As you can see, they gotta represent for the cult. Okay, look at this right here. This nigga rap about, look at that what it say. Future at his son's graduation, this is what they kids are doing while they rap to your kids about pushing P and killing their ops and then get sent to jail or the grave. Don't let that go over your head, people. Because guess what? That college, that his high school graduation, his son going to college. Probably join a fraternity or sorority or something because his daddy, you know, is Future. See how they go? Wait a minute. You don't believe me? You don't believe me? Here go some more evidence. You don't believe me? Here goes some more evidence.
Welcome back, Notification Squad. What's up, family? What's up, CIA members? Yeah. Oh.
Here you go. How much more? What more do you need? What more do you need, man? I'm gonna keep showing you though. I'm gonna keep showing you. You're gonna wake up. It's all one big coat. Look at that there. Boom. Uh-oh. Let's look at the agenda. Let's look at the Rainbow Booty Boy agenda. Y'all remember when she had adopted that little boy? Who? Oh, you adopted him for that right there, huh? Look at him. Madonna's son, Banda, who she adopted as a baby from Malawi, wearing a dress on a night out with his mama. Ain't that something, y'all? And it don't stop. And it don't stop. It don't stop. It don't stop. Up. I see another. I see another white person with a little black child that they adopt, turning it to something that they're not. Okay, another. Think about it. Another. There we go. Bombshell actress and parent Charlize Theron adopted her new 7-year-old daughter Jackson in 2012. She first introduced Jackson to the world as male But in April 2019, Theron told the Daily Mail that Jackson is a girl. I told you it's the transformation ritual. The transformation of who? I'm gonna show you again. The ritual of Set transformation. When Set transform you, who is Set? Y'all read the underline. Let it marinate. Let it marinate. I don't want to argue the debate. Let it marinate. Show your receipts that is not in there. Show your receipts if you think I'm lying. That's all I say. Go get your receipts. You're going to run into the same shit I ran into. Okay, wait a minute. Up. Retired NBA player. Dwayne Wade credits his actor wife, actor Gabrielle Union, for helping him embrace his 12-year-old child's fluid gender identity. All right. We ain't got to, see what I'm saying? We ain't got to argue. We can just show you the agenda. Show you the agenda. Show you where it came from. Everything else is, you know, is uncivilized, man. Everything else is uncivilized, people. You got to recognize this for what it is. Boop. Recognize it for what it is. Look at that. Transgender son. They doing it. The whole Hollywood on the bandwagon, huh? Since it's Pride Month, y'all, since they want to celebrate Pride Month, since we celebrating Pride Month, let's show them what it is then. Since we celebrating Pride Month, let's show them what it is then. And what Pride Month mean for you? Is that what Pride Month mean for you? It's all a game. And until you realize this, you will never realize how they get you. Who is they? Anybody who's with the Rainbow Booty Boys and the Brotherhood Power That Be. Okay? Boom. This is the language that they speak. And they are well adept at speaking that language. Okay? This is the language that they speak. This movement of Kiss the Kids, and you know it's a program because look, everybody's with it. You ready? Look how stupid this stuff sounds. Look how stupid this stuff sounds, bro. Look how stupid this stuff sounds.
What do you say a woman is?
I believe that everyone can identify for themselves.
Okay. Do you believe then that men can become pregnant and have abortions?
Yes.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. What the fuck? Saturday.
Man, shit crazy. This shit crazy, man. This shit crazy, man.
Do you believe in abortion after birth? Would you support that?
I believe in whatever the woman wants to choose to do, that's her choice.
At any point of the child's life?
At any point of the lady's life, that's her choice.
To kill another person's body?
It's going to always be her choice.
Even after the baby's born?
It's always her choice.
So if they're 2 years old?
It's always her choice.
I can kill my 2-year-old?
It's a woman's right to choose.
To kill their child at any point?
It's a woman's right to choose.
So we know the program working, man. We know the program working. We know it ain't just no poppycock. We know that the language, man. Double speak. It's a language. It's a language. It's a language, people.
Doublespeak is language designed to evade responsibility, make the unpleasant appear pleasant, the unattractive appear attractive. Basically, it's language that pretends to communicate but really doesn't. It is language designed to mislead while pretending not to. Doublespeak is not a slip of the tongue or a mistaken use of language. It's exactly the opposite. It is language used by people who are very intelligent and very sophisticated in the use of language and know that you can do an awful lot with language. We should be aware of it so that we can at least be defensive and defend ourselves so that we're not misled through it. But secondly, there are times when we simply cannot tolerate this language. When we talk about important public issues of national policy, we should not use doublespeak as a nation. We should not use it ourselves. We should not allow the politicians who are speaking to us to use it. Language that way can be terribly corrupting.
It's a language that you don't understand. Trying to help you understand the language. But a lot of y'all sleep. And a lot of y'all so wholeheartedly invested into the lie that you refuse to see the truth. So hopefully these things help you see the truth, as you shall see. As you shall see.
Is it any coincidence that all professionals in all sectors of the social elite, including athletes and entertainers, are members under oaths to fraternities and sororities? I think not. Because to make it to certain levels of power in society, one has to be under an oath. Lucifer requires it. It is a mandatory process to have you pledge allegiance to his great plan, in complete disobedience to the Heavenly Father. The great deceiver will have it no other way. How do you think one climbs the ranks of Masonry and on to the secret orders like Skull and Bones, Scroll and Key, or Quill and Dagger? By beginning from the fraternity sorority entry-level structure. Now, all brothers or sisters do not move up to social orders and lodges. In fact, very few actually do. Remember, this is a filtration system. Yet all secret orders and lodge members were once brothers and sisters under Greek letters and satanic oaths to the gods of Greece and Egypt. Let us close.
Yeah, let's keep it
find
going.
These types of ancient deities being subliminally worshipped in Greek letter organizations. For example, each fraternity is represented by a type of god. To the ignorant initiate, this is only symbolic. But when one assesses the oaths, rituals, hazing, and fornication, it makes it much easier to understand what these practices have to do with deity worship. Let's look at the black fraternity Divine Nine, which derives specifically from ancient Kemet and is based in having these deities spiritually lord over each group and be worshipped by sacrifice and ritual. For instance, Sigma Pi Phi is ruled by the Sphinx or Griffin. Alpha Phi Alpha is ruled by Osiris. Kappa Alpha Psi is Thoth. Phi Beta Sigma is Horus or Lucifer. Delta Sigma Theta and Eastern Stars are under Isis. And Omega Psi Phi is ruled by Anubis.
The game is real. The game is real. Okay? And it's all about the Temple of Set, Church of Satan, Church of Yahweh. I'm about to show you right now some more evidence. Some more evidence.
But let's talk Michael Aquino, the general that worked for the NSA. He was the creator of the Temple of Set, which was an offshoot from the United States formally recognized satanic church started by Anton LaVey. Anton LaVey and Michael Aquino were very good friends. And there are many charges that were never brought to light, not because of the evidence which included sketches drawn by children that had been in Michael Aquino and his wife Lilith Sinclair's home, where they claimed that Michael Aquino and his wife, among other people, ritualistically abused them. It was the longest running and most expensive civil suit filed against the United States government, and it all had to do with the daycares for...
Yeah, man. And somebody was like, oh, somebody, man, you got this religious shit all wrong. All right, so if I got the religious shit all wrong, like I'm about to show you right now, I'm about to show you got the religious shit all wrong. And I'm about to show you how they've taken all of the ancient African shit and turned it into some evil shit. And I told you that Yahweh, Saturn, Satan, Kronos, Allah, Jesus, Buddha, and all that was the same entity, the same deity, right? Well, here it go. I'm about to show you one more time right here. And here goes the satanic invocation prayer of Congress when they was doing it at the at the Florida Council, at the Florida state, Florida state representative, council board meeting, whatever. Here they go, praying to Satan in the name of Allah, Jesus, and everybody. And I told y'all it's one and the same. If you want to see that video, put a 111 in the comments, because I don't got. If y'all don't want to see it, I don't gotta show you. You feel me? If you don't want to see it, but if you want to see them pray, if you want to see the Satanists pray to Allah, Jesus, Zeus, Buddha, and all them, yeah, Jehovah with all that. Yahweh is Jehovah. Jehovah, Yahweh is the same thing. I see 111. I see the 111 in there. I see a few people. Yeah, they got people who won't see it. So they got people who won't see it. So I'm about to give it to the people that won't see it. Here go the Satanists. Here go the atheist Satanists, the Satanist atheists, praying to all of the versions of Set, aka Yahweh, aka Jesus, aka Krishna. Watch, you about to see Buddha. Watch this here. Here we go. And a 1 and a 2 and away you at. Here you go.
If everyone would please rise for the invocation, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Vice Mayor Scott Maxwell. Duly noted. Our collective atheism, which is to say loving empathy, scientific evidence, and critical thinking, leads us to believe that we can create a better, more equal community without religious divisions. May we pray together. Mother Earth, we gather today in your redeeming and glorious presence to invoke your eternal guidance in the universe, the original creator of all things. May the efforts of this council blend the righteousness of Allah with the all-knowing wisdom of Satan. May Zeus, the great god of justice, grant us strength tonight. Jesus might forgive our shortcomings, while Buddha enlightens us through his divine affection. We praise you, Krishna, for the sanguine sacrifice that freed us all. After all, if Almighty Thor is with us, who can ever be against us? We simply thank the atheists, agnostics, humanists, who now account for 1 in 5 Americans, and growing rapidly. In closing, let us, above all, love one another, not to obtain mythical rewards for ourselves now, hereafter, or based on superstitious threats of eternal damnation, but rather embrace secular-based principles of morality and do good for goodness sake. And so we prayed, so what? Thank you, Council.
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And it is all the same. Somebody says it's not all the same. Yes, it is. It's all the same. They stole it from the originals. We are the originals who they stole it from. They stole it from the originals. We are the originals who they stole it from. Make no mistake about that. Make no mistake about that, brother. Understand that. Make no mistake about that. We are the originals who they stole it from. So, man, pressure. Pressure. I told you when I come, I'm going to come with that pressure. I'm going to come with that pressure. Any questions? We're going to get questions. Yeah, I said Yahweh. Nigga, you want me to show you right now? Nissan? Huh? You want to show you now, Nissan? You missed the earlier part where I showed you and proved to you that Set, Satan, Saturn is Yahweh. Set is the prince of confusion. That all of the names of Yahweh. Set is the prince of confusion. Nissan. Oh, so all right? So I'm gonna show you. So let me show you. So you just say, I'm not talking no poppycock or no gobbledygook or no jargon. So here, right here, y'all can screenshot that. Let me take my camera off. You can screenshot it right there. As you can see, the underline, that is the ritual of Set. Set is the god of death. Set is the lord of confusion. Set is the motherfucking Satan. If you look at it right here, the ritual of Set transformation, you have to manifest Yahweh. Chakra Dada, how do I worship Ra? By worshiping yourself. Ra is your light within. Ra is your soul and spirit. Ra is your spirit and soul, brother. You don't gotta go do nothing but what the Bible says. Love yourself, love your neighbor as you love yourself. Love yourself, love your neighbor as you love yourself. Okay? Respect and love your fellow man. Respect and love the Ra within you. And Ra will manifest within you. Ra is the name of the sun. We all, okay? Jehovah, remember, I already showed you. Look, Jehovah is Yahweh. Jehovah is Satan. Here we go right there. You pray to Jehovah, Jehovah is Satan. It says it right here. Satan and the Lord Jehovah Yahweh are exactly the same being. And the Bible proves it. I don't come with no bullshit. I don't come with no bullshit. I don't come with no bullshit. I come with facts. I do believe the Bible. I believe the Bible in the proper way. It's a stolen book of stolen knowledge, Mona Lisa. You believe it in the improper way. You believe it in the way white people gave it to you. I believe that white people stole it from black people. The story of Set is older than the Bible. The story of Ra is older than the Bible. So therefore, if the Bible has identical stories of Ra and Set, then that means they must have stolen it from Ra and Set. The Bible has 66 books. Freemasonry, 33 plus 33 is 66. Okay. You believe that Matthew, Mark, Luke, look what she said. She believed in a white man named Matthew, a white man named Mark, a white man named John, and a white man named Luke, giving her God's word through a pedophile Caucasian white man named King James. Nigga, stay asleep. Stay your crazy ass sleep. You believe the white people's version of our black divinity. That's what you're saying. Because Yahshua is a white Jewish name. Stolen. Okay? King James ain't no black man. Girl, see, that's that bullshit. That's that bullshit. Man, that's that bullshit, man. All right, bro. If you believe King James a black man, Mona Lisa, you in your own lane, baby. You in your own lane, baby. You know, you in your own lane. But as Chakra Doctor, it wasn't until tonight that I understood your knowledge, brother. You explained it clearly tonight. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I gave it to Mona Lisa. Shut up. Because you sound stupid. You sound stupid, Mona Lisa. We know how many black people, we know who King James' lovers was. We know Shakespeare was King James' lover. Jehovah, nigga, and Yahweh, we just proved that. So, you know, all you doing is talking. All you doing is talking, bro. I show you in plain right there. See? I'm gonna believe the scholars who put the books together. The scholars who put my books together. See, I show you how y'all look. See, yeah. The Lord of the Rings, nigga. Yeah. Why would a faith church have the eye of Yahweh and compare Yahweh to the Lord of the Rings? They don't like that. What? They don't like that. They don't like that, John Wick. They don't like that, John Wick. Man, they don't like that there. They don't like that there, man. That shit right there, man. I'm telling you, man, them Greeks, man. Hey, bro. Y'all already know them Greeks were some homos, man. Y'all believe the white man's version of our black knowledge, you throw it off. You believe the white man's version of our black knowledge. Oh, nigga, crazy. They stole it from our ancient black people, and you believe the plagiarized version of what was stolen. The plagiarized version, never that, man. You never in a trillion years, man. Black people are some of the smartest, dumbest people I've ever met. Black people are the smartest, dumbest motherfuckers I've ever met, bro. Smartest, dumbest people I ever met, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you what God love, bro. I'm telling you what God love, nigga. You have been bamboozled. Look at the word Israelite. Look what she said. Look, I'm gonna show y'all the programming too, people, so y'all can see the programming in real time. And that way, y'all can really dissect the Agent Smith programming. Look what she said. I believe. She didn't say, she said she believed. Okay? So whatever a person believes, allow people to have their belief, first and foremost, and let people's belief be their belief. A belief does not make something real for the masses of humanity. A belief only shows you that you have the ability to put your energy into something. You know how many people have a belief? I am not showing you belief. I am showing you fact. I'm showing you fact that you can go and research and run into the fact and dispel the lie. The same shit. They're the same shit, bro. All of it. The same shit. So if the Bible is facts, then how can you explain, you ready? How can you explain Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John? You're saying Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John were white people? Are you saying Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John were black people with European white names before Europeans were created? What are you saying? And the other books that were removed show you even more. The other books that were removed show you even more. This is easy. I'm just trying to show you the real. Like, show me the majority of the people in the Bible is black. Listen to you, bro. The reason why the majority of the people in the Bible is black, because it was stolen from black people. You hear how you confirm? You're confirming my truth. Think about it. Bro, if the apostle name was Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Simon, Peter, these are European names. Every single goddamn motherfucking Jesus is a European name. So if it was stolen from black people, why are you believing the white version of what was stolen from black people? Miss Duh. If it was stolen from black people, why are you believing the white version of what was stolen from black people? Why aren't you criticizing critically and applying it to the black knowledge that solidifies it? All of a sudden, all these white names are black people now. Like, where's that, bro? Bro, cognitive dissonance will make up a lie on the spot to protect cognitive dissonance. Yahshua or Yeshua is a Jewish, white Jewish term. That's easy. Like, black people are some of the stupidest motherfuckers on the face of the planet. That's why they do y'all what they do y'all. That's why they do y'all what they do y'all, man. Y'all so crazy. Y'all will believe the Bible. So you trying to tell me the Bible has 66 books, and then you want to talk about the missing books. And these missing books and these 66 books, you know for a fact was stolen. And before you, and so instead of going to the actual sources that they were stolen from, you would rather argue, debate, bicker, moan, and fuss over the stolen versions. You don't see how that's stupid as fuck? I already showed the content. Go rewind the video. I showed the whole thing. What content you want me to show you? Nigga, what you talking about? All right, that one right there. Boom, that's another one right there, associating them with Yahweh. Boom, that's another one right there, showing you all of the different names of Set, a.k.a. Yahweh, Jehovah. It says it right there. Satan, the Lord, Yahweh, Jehovah are one and the exact same being, showing you right there. Hold on, man. Wait a minute. Hold on, bro. Some more names associated with Set. Set, and how Set is death, Lord of confusion. That's Yahweh, Saturn. Set in the form of Saturn, eating the child's heart. That's Yahweh, my nigga. Oh, the eye of Yahweh. Oh, like the eye on your dollar and God we trust. Okay. Eye of Horus. Okay. But wait a minute. It shows you and it compares it to the Lord of the Rings. Wait a minute. The eye of Yahweh again. Mind control, nigga. Mind control. Yahweh. Eye of Jehovah. Why they keep associating Yahweh and Jehovah in the same motherfucker as one and the same entity then, nigga? Think I'm gonna believe your motherfucking ass instead of all of the information I'm showing you right now that I researched on my own? Boom, the Eye of Providence, Masonic. What the fuck you talking about? And look, Yahweh's war against the Egyptian sun god Ra. Why was such a young religion? Remember, Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, these are all young religions. None of these religions are older than 3,000 years old. All right. Understanding this shit. You're trying to tell me a 3,000-year-old religion has a war against a religion that's over 70,000 years old? You're trying to tell me a 3,000-year-old trying to battle a 70,000-year-old. That's what you showing me. And it shows you, why would a 3,000-year-old want to battle a 70,000-year-old? Why? Well, could it be that the 3,000-year-old is in disguise as a 65,000-year-old nigga? And that 65,000-year-old nigga is Set? And the war with Ra? See? The war against the sun. Why would Yahweh have a war against Egypt, bro? If you be truthful, why does Yahweh have a war against black people? What? What, they ain't lying on no God's name? How they lying on God's name? Exodus 10:10 ain't lying on God's name, stupid nigga. The Bible mentions Ra, nigga. The Bible mentions Ra. See? Cognitive dissonance. Let's see what you got to say to that. They ain't lying. In Exodus 10:10, read it. The Hebrew. You niggas is slow. You niggas asleep. You niggas asleep. You niggas asleep. This is what I'm telling you, man. Look at it in front of your face. Look at it in front of your face. Read it and weep. Man, this is easy. This is easy, man. This is easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl, man. You tripping, man. You tripping, man. You tripping, man. Nigga, Rocco, all the way back. What was the word? Nigga said in the beginning there was the word. Nigga, word is a definition. What is the word? What was the word? Nigga. That's what I'm saying. You quote Bible scriptures, you would even know how to dissect the Bible scriptures you quote. In the beginning was the word, so the word came before God. First step, and in the beginning was the word. So it wasn't in the beginning it was God, motherfucker. In the beginning it was the word. And the word was God, and the word, see, was with God. So the word was with God, that's two. Then the word was God. Okay? So understand that, man. Understand that, man. they told what they put in the food, bro. It shows you in Exodus 10 and 10, the Hebrew. Reukara neged penikim. Nigga, it shows you right there. They call the Hebrews, the 3,000-year-old calling the 80,000-year-old evil. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? That's the same story as this. Wait a minute, that's the same story as this right here. Y'all talking that smack. That's the same story as this right here. That's the same story as Yahweh right here. As Set as Yahweh right here. Boom. That's the same story. Look. Look at it. Look at it. Same story. Same story. Same story. Different motherfucking say it's the same story, y'all. Come on, man. Y'all can't, you gotta put the pieces of the puzzle together. I'm putting them together for you right there. Put them together for you right there. Show some more content. Yeah. Bow, bow. Show some more content. Nigga, think about it. Who created the language? White people. You think white people gonna call something black holy, motherfucker? Let's see what cognitive differences go. Look, white people created Yahweh. White people created the God, Yeshua, Jesus. So if the Hebrews, which is a stolen identity, because the real Hebrews is Habiru, the Habiru are black people that white people stole it and appropriated and call it Hebrew. See? See? Don't play no games. I know this shit. I telling you, the Bible is stolen. It wasn't created. It was stolen, love. Listen, if it's stolen, you can't create what's stolen. It's stolen. Somebody else created it. It's stolen. Somebody else created it. You got to get that clear. It's stolen. Somebody else created it, man. Understand that. So who created the Bible? The Bible was created by black folk. It's ancient text stolen from black folk by white people, put into the book. Who stole it? The Jews. These people right here. These people right here stole it. You ready? These people right here stole it. Their descendants. Hold on. Their descendants. Their descendants stole it. Yeah. These are people who stole. Who stole it? These are the people who stole it, nigga. These are the people who stole it. That's the people who stole it. Well, love, the fake Jews are the ones who made your Bible. The fake Jews are the one who stole your Bible. You don't get it? You're believing and you're taking up for the very fake Jews you're speaking out against. You don't see how crazy that sounds? They're the fake Jews. Well, those are the ones that made the Bible that you're defending. The fake Jews. What part you don't get? It's a stolen. It's a stolen text from white folk. And when I say, and I don't mean, I'm talking, when I say use, I'm talking about use. So if you're talking about, see, think about that, y'all. Y'all gotta understand the history. When you understand the history, it's easy to understand the Big Jew talk. Y'all make sure y'all get these Big Jew t-shirts. These Big Jew t-shirts. Chakra Doctor, what are your thoughts on the Ankh? The Ankh is the original cross. The Christian cross is stolen from the Ankh. The Christian cross is stolen from the Ankh. The Ankh is the real original cross. It symbolizes the fallopian tubes of female, as well as the phallus and vagina uniting, creating eternal life, and creating eternal life, being fruitful and multiply, as the Bible stole from that too. So understand that these are all Black concepts that have been stolen, remixed, and given names like you hear today. Well, everything has melanin. Melanin makes up 99% of the environment. Everything has carbon-12. So you mean conscious and activated melanin. But everything has carbon-12. Without it, nothing can exist. This is why, Black is the source of everything, because the most common element of all elements is carbon in the realm of duality. See? So understand that the book you call the Bible is Helios Biblos, Holy Bible. Helios Biblos. Helios means sun. Bible means book. I'm gonna bring another one on here, and I'm gonna show y'all, and I'm gonna bring some more receipts. I'm gonna show y'all how the children of Israel are literally a stolen. It's a stolen name. Y'all calling yourself Hebrew Israelites? No, Israelite. Think about it. Light, the light, the light version, man. Y'all gotta wake up to the truth, so that y'all can even if you're Caucasian or white, you gotta wake up to that truth and know that all white folks come from niggas. You gotta wake up to that truth. You can't keep living in a bubble thinking that white people is native to the earth and don't have parents. You feel me? There you go. Break it down, man. Israel, y'all. Come on, man. Y'all really fell for that trick? Israel, I know I fell for it. Isis, Ra, El. So how do you explain that, Mona Lisa? How do you explain the children of Israel being the three names of the top Egyptian gods? And you know that the Egyptian God story comes tens of thousands of years before Yahweh, tens of thousands of years before Yeshua, tens of thousands of years before Yahushua, tens of thousands of years before Jesus and Buddha and Krishna and Allah. The story of Ra and Set, Osiris versus Set. This is the story that has been passed down, and when the white people got their hands on it, they called it Jesus and Zeus, and they called it their different names. Now, I'm just letting you know, instead of you believing it like it's an original story and it's not stolen. Jesus is a stolen story. Why would I believe the stolen version of the story? Why would I not go research the real version where they stole it from? I just need to know who said to study. Study all. 2 Timothy 2:15 said it. Study to show thyself approved. You need to study all. Study everything. Study God. Study everything, bro. Don't leave no stone unturned. Study everything study everything. Don't be afraid of nothing. It's all from Black people. Black people invented everything, bro. So don't be afraid to research your own self. This is your shit. You feel me? Study. Study. This is your shit, bro. Understand. This is your shit. You gotta study everything. Don't be afraid of no knowledge. Don't be afraid of knowledge. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. It's what you do with that knowledge and what you do with that power that determines if you're a god or a devil. But take the knowledge and run with it, bro. Take the knowledge and run with it. Do your best with it, my nigga. It's gonna turn up. It's gonna turn up a wealth and abundance of wisdom that you're gonna need, man. Yeah. So, and remember, I keep telling you, Hebrew. What is he brewing? So y'all gotta understand this, bro. I don't be coming telling y'all Yahweh is the devil just to argue with you. I got receipts upon receipts upon receipts upon receipts upon receipts that this is a stolen story from black people, first and foremost. And when they stole a story from black people, they got racist in this motherfucker and actually took all of the great black qualities and applied it to white, and took all of the horrible white qualities, applied them to black people, and black people believe in the white version of our black truth, the white version of our black stories. Whether you are native to this land and you believe that the Africans are our cousins, whether you believe that you are original African, whether you believe whatever, you are. It is melanated knowledge, data. You feel me? So you got to be the one who deciphers what the hell is he brewing. And what does the devil brew? He brews lies, deception. The greatest lie the devil ever told was getting you to believe that he didn't exist. You don't believe that Yahweh is the devil. That's the greatest lie right there. I just showed you. Pop, 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 pop. Who? This is the biggest puzzle game ever. For real. And put the pieces of the puzzle together and the big picture amounts to what? The greater good. The big picture adds up to the greater good. So how did Egypt come before Shumar and Mesopotamia? Kemet. Stop calling it Egypt and call it what it is. Kemet. Kemet, Shumar, and Mesopotamia. Mesopotamia and Shumar are roughly 8,000 to 9,000 years old. Guess what? Kemet, Egypt, is over 80,000 years old, nigga. I keep telling you that's why. There's only one that predates that. And that's the story of the Atlanteans. The Atlanteans and Pangea. Yeah. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Kemet, Egypt, Africa. We know Africa. Egypt is in Africa. Egypt is in Africa. We know that. So when you say Egypt, stop saying Egypt like Egypt ain't African, nigga. When you say Egypt, you're talking about Africa. So if you're talking about how Africa don't beat Mesopotamia and Shumar, what are you talking about? Kemet outdates Mesopotamia. Kemet outdates Shumar. That's only a 9 to 10,000 year span. I mean, 8 to 10,000 year span. When you're talking about Kemet, Egypt, you're talking 60, 70, 80, even 100. Some say it's 150,000 year old dynasties, bro. Fucking giants. They're uncovering, digging up giants, human beings taller than your fucking trees in your houses in fucking, what are you talking about? And they're black people. Yep, America calls him Jesus. Mexico calls him Jesus, and his name is Zeus, the father of all lies. And what I told you one of set names is? What I told you set name is? Zeus, Lord of confusion. Y'all gotta wake up. But if y'all don't wake up, y'all gonna still be thinking, y'all gonna be, and y'all all worshiping the same. Y'all look, you worship Allah, beefing with the motherfucker that's worshiping Jesus, or you worship Yahweh, beefing with the motherfucker that's worshiping Allah, and y'all both worshiping the same frequency. Y'all both worshiping the same thing, the same magic, the same spell is being played on both of y'all, because it's all the same deity. See that what I'm saying? So based on what etymology, nigga, based on what etymology, the etymology of Kemet, where they stole it from. The etymology of Kemet, where they stole it from. See? Yeah, the etymology, you see that word? Yeah, the etymology of Kemet. I know where they stole Mary from. I know where they stole it all from, brother. Yeah. Yeah, this is a book of etymology. This is an etymological mastery I have in my hand. Go get it. Costs $50. Go get this $50 etymological mastery in my hand. Nigga. The etymology of Kemet. That's the etymology. The etymology of, you ready for this? Hold on, I'm about to show you some sports. Since you want to talk about etymology, I'm going to show you some sports. Y'all got me in the trenches today. I wouldn't even supposed to be on this long. Y'all got me in the trenches today, dog. Hold on. Hold up. Y'all got me in the trenches today, man. Y'all keep making me go in my bag and be questioned like I can't answer them. Hold on, boy. The etymology of... Where my etymology at? And I'm going to show you how all these European names derive from the Kemet names. All these European names derive from the Kemet versions of the names. So let me show you this real quick. And all of those are based off of astrology and the celestial bodies. You ready? Hold up. The etymology of that's the etymology of the word Christ. Hold on. This is the etymology of the word Christ. We're about to get to the etymology of the word sex. Find this shit, boy. The etymology of the word set is what I looking for right now. We got that Christ is gonna be a whole nother topic. Christ is gonna be a whole nother topic. Boom. Let me see. This is like this is the etymology of Naphtali. Look, it's showing you that Naphtali. Hold on, no, that's Aries. Let me get into set. Here we go. Boom. You ready for this? Boom, here we go. The God of the reworked Bible, rewritten Bible, is the God of the same people who rewrote it. And in whose name, God, they have committed the most horrible crimes upon indigenous humanity as well as themselves. People from the Nile African Valley call these people the children of Set. People from the Nile African Valley call these people the children of Set. Black people today are worshiping the God of the children of Set, particularly if they are using or subscribing to any version of the so-called Bible. I'll repeat it again. Black people are worshiping the God of the children of Set, particularly if they are using or subscribing to any version of the so-called Bible. For all of the versions of the Bible are European. All of them. Let's make no mistake. To make sure your prayers are going to their loving God of life and not to the lovely God. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Sorry. Here we go. I want to show you this right here. And you ready? So this is why they call him the goat and the Baphomet. You ready? Consider this. Capricorn has the death month, or winter solstice on December 22nd, shortest day of the year, anciently, when the sun sets. So you want to know why you get sunset from? You get it from set. Well, who is the sun? Ra. When Ra sets. Now, y'all don't understand that the story of Ra and Set used to serve Ra. When Ra go to the underworld, Set used to be his bodyguard in the underworld. Okay? This is why they say it's set in stone. Okay? So here we go. You ready? 3 days following the winter solstice, there is a perceptible difference in the increasing length of the day. Hence, December 25th has always been celebrated as the birthday of the sun or the Son of God, aka Christ, Horus, Jesus, so on and so forth, Dionysus. After the death of the old sun, a new son of God is born. So now we have light after the darkness of Gad's winter solstice. Capricorn, without its feminine aspect, becomes negative, a death that stays dead. With its feminine aspect restored, Capricorn becomes positive, a semblance of dying that resurrects and regenerates. The white season of death peaks in Capricorn. White anciently means death, but it has been reworked that black means it. But black originally means holy, eternal life, and white meant death. Okay, white was anciently been a color of death, and it has been traditionally worn at funerals by the ancient Kemet. Wait a minute, show y'all some more shit, boy. Hold on. You worshiping the children? You worshiping the god of Set, bro? You worshiping children. You worshiping the god of the children of Set, bro. And I'm gonna bust your head open some more, man, and give you the game. Bust your head open some more, give you the game. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, here we go. Wait a minute. Here are the names disguised. You ready? The names disguised as the zodiac signs. You have Aries, the ram, which is who? Luke, derived from the Kemetic word Lukai or Rukai, meaning fire and heat. Right? That's the personal name of Kemet. The plagiarized version, impersonal names. The Hebrews called it what? The Indo-European fiery, Hybirus or Hyberus. Okay? Indo-European people, Aries was the god of war. Taurus is Peter and represents Galatians. Gemini is Philemon and Corinthians. Leo is Jude, Thessalonians. Libra is Matthew and Revelations. Scorpio is Timothy and Romans. Sagittarius is Mark and Philippians. Capricorn is James and Acts. These are the books of the Bible and how they correlate Kemetically and etymologically to the signs of the zodiac. Aquarius is Titus and Ephesians. Pisces is John and Colossians. Oh, let me see if they got some more. Hold up. I'm looking for that specific thing. I see if I would have had it prepared. I wanted to show you the receipt. I got to have it prepared. I got to go through this book and find it's an extensive book of etymological terms from Kemet and how it was stolen from Kemet and and today's white versions that you see of them are the plagiarisms. Oh, here goes some good one right here. Here goes a good one right here, I believe. Let me see. Boom. Oh, and I showed y'all earlier, El Shaddai. El Shaddai is another name for Set. The shed. All right. And Seth, the third son of Adam, is another name for Set. Okay. Sodom, like Sodom and Gomorrah, another name for Set. Okay. Soot and Baal, B-A-A-L, another name. All of these are derived from Set. So I'm telling you, this is an old time religion from old black people that they stole, reworked, remixed, and now you are believing the white version. You are believing the Hebrew version. You are believing the version that was stolen from your ancestors and reworked, remixed, and now you fell hook, line, and sinker. And this is why it's so easy for you to get caught up into the things of the Matrix, because you are literally an agent of the Matrix. You still believe in the official Matrix programming. You haven't dispelled your mind from the official Matrix programming that white folks have indoctrinated our black minds with, and therefore you are an enemy to yourself and an enemy to your own kind, just because you believe the white man's version of your stolen black heritage. Amen.